Aloha, Ray-Ban Metas. We're giving these a go. If you've got any questions about literally, that best not be a scratch. That best not be a scratch. No, it's not. Oh, thank God for that. I now need to clean them again. I've been using these for about a week now, on and off, and I love them. And mark my words, these are going to be far more prominent on the reselling game as of 2025. But yeah, we'll talk about that later. But I've just picked up some bits from the charity shop. I couldn't go through and check the prices of anything because there was no signal. But I bought this for £7.50. It's heavy. I thought it was worth some money. And the same goes with this. This was put in with the men's stuff. But it's not men's, it's women's. Again, couldn't research it. I've not heard of the brand before. But as I was looking through, I mean, it's corduroy, which is, you know, fairly in. Says he. That's the tag. Who's that? Stradivarius. It's quite a nice heavy material, and then when I got to the tag, the care sheet, this one just felt like more quality, which is why I bought it. What did I pay for it? I paid £4.50. And one of the reasons why I picked this up on my gut instinct now is, for me, let me just turn that down. A video of a jumble sale went live like 2 days ago, and I missed out on a scarf. I hate listing clothes and accessories and things like that, but a scarf is worth like well over £100. I don't know what they were selling it for, but I missed it. So yeah, I need to enjoy selling clothing more, but I don't. It sucks. I hate it. I hate selling anything, to be honest with you. I'm in a right lull at the moment. At the moment I'm trying to list once a week, but schedule one item a day. So I do everything like on a Sunday afternoon and try and do it that way. But it's not sustainable. It really isn't, because you want to be selling. I mean, admittedly, I've got a lot of items on my store, a lot of items that are mispriced as well. But in order to make reselling worthwhile, you've got to be selling multiple items a day, which means you need to be listing more items than what you're selling. And then you've got your sell-through rate as well. And if you're only selling 10% of your stock, then do you know what I mean? No, I think it's easy to underestimate how much work you actually need to put into reselling to make it viable. But then again, I'm a dirty part-timer anyway, so I don't know. But that's the two bits that I bought. Tell a lie, I bought something else earlier as well. There'll be a shorts on the Flipping James channel for this, because that was £3.50. It's one of those sorting things for Lego. I have one listed at the moment for 50 quid, which means that now I can put 2 as a quantity rather than 1, which is bloody fantastic. I'm hoping they'll sell for Q4. But yeah, I'm still alive. I've got to go home and do paperwork now, which I'm really not looking forward to. Anyways, I'll see you this evening. I've got at least 2 items to package up, and I'll talk you through the ins and outs of those as well. This is not going to be daily. However, if I can somehow stretch this to 8 minutes, I'll debate doing dailies on this channel because it's monetized, but we'll see. So you know that top I showed you earlier, it's worth nothing. It's about 15 quid or so. I'll put a screenshot on the video, in the video, because it's just absolutely terrible. But then again, you live and learn. But this one is a bad boy. That's about 60 quid. There's one being sold in the States currently, and this was £7.50. I bought these a little while ago. I just got them in from the motor, so I thought I'd actually give them a go. These are brand spanking new. These have not been worn anywhere apart from maybe inside the shop. So I'm going to aim for maybe new other. However, I don't know, I can't find this exact make and model. I've tried searching for 53508, but so far I've had absolutely no bloody luck. And then toys. I love picking up toys. I will never stop picking up toys. This is from 1984. Now, as he is, he's not worth a great deal. Annoyingly, he needs a new head because that is snapped off. That is supposed to be the same length on that side. Pre-owned, it's about 100 quid if it was complete. and all it needs is a weapon. So I'm going to keep hold of it for now. It's going to go in a death pile, which I don't really want to do. Or what I could do is just list it incomplete and just aim really high. Just take off the £15 that it would cost me for... You know what? I've talked myself around already. I'm going to... It feels really weird touching his crotch. I'm going to put it on eBay for essentially £85. So that if someone wants to, they can spend £15 to get the replacement weapon. Failing that, I reckon it will go for about 50 quid, to be honest. But for an £8 investment, you know what? That's not too shabby. And I'm looking very much so to transforming that later, because I am still a massive nerd. Also, I thought I'd let you know, I got one of these. So there's this thing called YouTube High Five, or YouTube High Five. Every single month, they just give content creators a reward for literally no reason other than for being a content creator. And basically, they just give you stuff for nothing. We've had a free Costa. We've had a free main meal from Wagamama's. I've now got a pretend Lego, but an official YouTube play button type thing. As either that for the play button, or it's going to be YouTube stamped M&Ms. I think John Luke went for the M&Ms. I can't remember. Someone went for M&Ms. I'm sure they did. But I went for the Lego because that is going to be the only play button I'm going to get. So, yeah, that's happened as well. We are now in the garage. It's an absolute shit tip at the moment, but it is what it is. I just haven't got the energy in me to go around and give it a clean. There's just literally just like boxes full of shit on the floor. I'm not going to show you because it's absolutely disgraceful. But I sold this for 50 quid. I had, God, I think, oh, you can see that box. There you go. There's the other one. I had 10 of them. I've got one left. I think I paid 50 quid for the lot. And I've been knocking them out at $49.99. The odd one or two with 5% off. So they've been relatively good. But that was from a dealer, and some of the stuff sometimes from dealers aren't as good as it's made out to be when you initially buy it. So it swings and roundabouts. Some bits are just absolutely amazing. Some bits you only make, honestly, like 10, 15, 20% on the purchase price. It's just one of those things. But yeah, that sold for $49.99 plus the shipping. I've also sold a Ralphie. Oh, for God's sake, I've got to move all the crap. There's a vintage Digimon lampshade that I've been using as a bucket to get stuff out. Don't tell me there's both in here, because then I've got to work out which one's which. Oh no, it is that one then. That monstrosity sold for 50 quid plus the shipping. Beautiful. That can all go back in there. There you go. Look, see, there's a system. It's just packing peanuts everywhere. And then the last item I'm doing today is a vintage pair of Ray-Bans sold for £40. Which, I mean, there's a crack on the arm, which I would like. It's still sold. It's just mental. And that was bought not too long ago. Excuse the sound of the tape. From the back of a charity shop. I do try to get into the back of a charity shop at least once a month, but it's just the time, because generally speaking I tend to go off like an afternoon, which is really hard when you've got kids and a life and stuff and a full-time job, mainly being, well, the reason why I can't do it during the week. I mean, I'd love to do it more, but it's just not going to happen. So all three of these items, which is what, 50, 140 quid, can't knock that at all, will be done as Royal Mail 48 collection. So I've got a fairly good relationship with my Royal Mail postman. They're pretty sound. They'll come and collect it. It's all booked for collection anyway. But they're a good bunch of guys. It's when we get temporary replacements covering the rounds, they're not as good. But the regulars are absolutely spot on. But there we go. I'm going to finish packaging these up, and I will see you, I don't know, at some point in the near future.